Hello, good morning, everyone. West Indies recover from 17 for 3 to post their highest total of the three-match T20 international series against Australia. They made 220 for 6, the top scorer being Andre Russell, who made 71 from 29 deliveries, ably supported by Hussein Rutherford, who made 67 from 40 deliveries. West Indies, they were 17 for 3 when Kyle Miles went, but Ruston Chase and Captain Rovman Powell added 53 runs from 30 deliveries for the fourth wicket before Chase, aiming a big drive over long off of Zampa, was bowled by the googly through the gate at 72 for 4. 7 runs later, Rovman Powell, looking to run harder down to third man. The ball bounced more than he expected, got the hedge through to Wade, and Rovman Powell was gone 21 from 14 deliveries. May I tell you that Chase made 37 from 20 deliveries. Sorry about that. Chase made 37 from 20 deliveries, striking at 185. So from 79 for 5 with West Indies in trouble, it became the Russell and Rutherford show. Russell quickly got into his work and got moving right away. Rutherford struggled and at one stage had scored only 1 run off 7 deliveries, 20 runs off 20 deliveries. But then he got going, and what was to come was marvelous, as his next 47 runs came off only 20 deliveries. They put on a magnificent partnership of 139 of 66 deliveries as the Australian take the field to try and get to this 220. 3 consecutive matches in Australia, the West Indies T20 have made T20 team have scored over 200 runs. This is their highest total, and it is left to see how they will defend it. So there are 2 changes to the team. Mayers coming in for King, and then Chase coming in for O. Johnson Charles made 4, Kyle Myers made 11, Nicholas Pooran 1. Those were the top 3 as the West Indies top order fell. 17 for 3 after 2.5 overs. But again, the team showed resilience. It shows strength. We saw this against England in the recently concluded series in the West Indies. And to me, this team has a real chance in the World Cup. They bat long, and their 2 best T20 batsmen are batting down the order at 7 and 8. Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the show. First delivered by Joseph, bowls to Marsh, and Marsh allows it to go through, and there is no run. Australia yet off the mark. Only one delivery of their innings. Marsh just playing inside the line and allowing it to go through as it shapes away from Marsh. So Marsh opening with Warner in this match. Alzarri Joseph start. It's good to see Alzarri starting. I hope they followed up with Older. Alzarri makes his way in, passes the umpire, ball to March. March looking to cut, but beaten by bounce. This is Pert, and they go through for Osari, and it goes through to the wicket keeper Pooran, and again there is no run. Hello, I thank you for joining me. Thank you for getting up so early. It's now 5:01 in Jamaica, 6:01 in the Eastern Caribbean. Gerard Mead, it's just about touching up to 11 o'clock in England or 10 o'clock thereabout. Glad to have you here, man. Respect you, Gerald Mead. Happy for you to be here. Joseph into Marsh, and Marsh pull this away. Down to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Joseph was short, back of a length, and Marsh pull it away down to the boundary for 4. They have to be spot on with their length. Western Australia are 4 without loss after 3 deliveries. So that was short by Alzarri Joseph, and the Australian captain just pull it away down behind square. Heaven help us, because this is not Australia's strongest team, and we are struggling. Not a sensible team selection. Okay, thank you very much, Gerard Mead. Joseph into Marsh, and Marsh just opening the face, guiding it down to third man. Russell comes off the boundary, field, sends the return in. They go through for a single. The score is 5 without loss in over number 1. 4 deliveries have been bowled so far. If we are just going through the motions, why not test Joseph then? Which one of the Joseph? You mean Shamar? Shamar is on his way to Pakistan. He has a Pakistan Premier League contract. So Ruston Chase is a very underrated player and should play in all formats. Gerard Mead, you'd have heard I said it, that Ruston Chase is a very, very good white ball cricketer for the West Indies. His numbers suggest it. Chase bowled to that looked to be Warner. Warner, they're playing, taking on the pad. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. They go through though. Was it a leg by or was it a run? Yes, a leg by. So Marsh comes back into strike. Australia 6 without loss in over number 1. Good length there, good line there. Just tucking up, getting the inside edge, but the umpire signal leg by. It was a clear inside edge. But the umpire signal leg by 6. Although Joseph said that it play okay, he got the run though. It changed over 6 for 1. Joseph in to March. He's in bowl to March. March looking to turn this in the onside, taken on the pad. There is no run at the end of over number 1. The score is 6 without loss. Chase, his numbers doesn't suggest that he should play in Test cricket, and I would not play Chase. He will always be a consideration for the ODI and the T20 teams. Once again, we see the Jamaican bias against. I don't know what is this. What is this comment here? I don't know what about this comment here. We do not go down that road and this channel. West Indies batters, move your feet to avoid defeat. Paul Goodman, good morning. Welcome to the show. Rutherford should not have played neither Hussein. Play Chase and Moti instead. On the issue 220 for 6, it's a very good job. On the issue of Rutherford playing, everyone except Christopher Bristol yesterday in the chat, all the ball to Warner, who gave himself room and looking to slash this away through the offside. He misses and it goes through to the keeper. On the issue of Rutherford, everyone except Christopher Bristol yesterday in the chat said that Rutherford should not play. But he played and he came very good. A magnificent 67 from 40 deliveries, hitting 5 fours and 5 sixes, helping West Indies to recover from 79 for 5 to post 220, their highest total of the series. Ball to Warner, short, and he pulls this away, down back with a square leg for 4. That was short by Older. Warner quick to punch onto it and pull it away, down back with a square leg for 4. Australia move up now to 10 without loss in over number 2. Yes, it was a good job indeed, SOS. If West Indies lost this game today, it's the West Indies bowling attack. We no doubt need Shamar Joseph and McCoy in the team. These two guys will make a big difference in the bowling attack. Thank you, Kurt Amute, but again, it's another if. We are far from there. So let's see what happened first before we use the word if, because the reality is happening in front of us. And then Warner now go for a switch hit and he misses as the ball goes through to Puran and there is no run. Australia remains on 10 without loss. Older over the wicket, ball to Warner in his pad, looking to turn that in the onside. There's clearly a definite ploy here to Warner to bowl very tight to him and to bowl very close to him. We saw that from in the previous match where we bowled very, very close to Warner. I thank you for being here. Please slash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button. It seems like I'm going solo this morning. So for the time being, I'm just trying to track her along here and just trying to pace myself. All the balls to Warner. Warner drives, misses outside the off stump, through to the keeper. There is no run. Good start here by the West Indies thus far. Older now needs to close out this over. You know, Roddy Latu, how are you doing? Good morning, sir. Welcome to the show. Glad that you can help keeping my company. I really appreciate all of you here keeping my company. It's wonderful to have you here. Share the content with your friends. Share the channel with your friends. Slash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button. Older ball to Warner, full pitch delivery. Good effort there by Russell coming across from mid-off, diving off, stop the ball. Rovman Powell back him up. They go through for a single at the end of 2 overs. West Indies, Australia, 11 without loss, looking to get 221 to win the third T20 International. Good morning. Despite losing the series, our boys have managed 3 totals over 200. I am proud of that. We have a chance in this World Cup for sure. We just need tighter bowling. I agree with you posting 3 totals over 200. Perth is known for its batting. It is the second biggest ground in Australia, but it's a good strip to bat on. Joseph bowled to Warner, and Warner flat batted this past the bowler. It will run away down to the long on boundary for 4. Warner there playing a West Indies type shot where he just swung from the hip. He somehow got it past the bowler and it goes down to the long off boundary for 4. It shows what scoreboard pressure does. We are saying to our West Indies players when they are chasing a huge total that they need to keep their shape and so on. But just look at Warner. It's clearly scoreboard pressure why he's moving around so much and he's swinging from the hip so much. Joseph to Warner again tucked him up, looking to turn that in the onside, taken on the pad, and there is no run. Joseph picked up in his follow-through. Hussein should have been dropped today. I hope them not open the bowling with his swing. Well, they did not. We never have Hussein in our team. I did not have him, but again, Hussein is the world number 2 ranked T20 bowler. I would not have played him in this match, but it would not have been a drop. As I said yesterday in my preview, it would have been more of a replacing and a give him a rest. Bowl to Warner. Warner flashes outside the half stump edge over the slip down to the boundary for 4. Lucky there. He just swung again from the hip and the luck going the Australian way, and they are 19 without loss. His head was nowhere near looking at the ball, nowhere still. He just swung, got the edge, flew over the slip, high over the slip. No chance, down to the boundary for 4. Australia 19 without loss in over number 4. Joseph into Warner, and Warner again being tucked up here, but he squeezed it out into the offside and got a single, and the score moves up to 20 without loss in over number 2.4. So 2.4 overs have been bowled thus far. And so, Gerard Brown, welcome to the show. AR, how are you? What an innings by Russell and Rutherford. Yes, 139 from 66 delivery. 66 deliveries. Rutherford getting to 67 from 40 deliveries. His last 47 runs coming off 20 deliveries. And Russell 71 from 29 deliveries. Joseph to Marsh, good delivery coming back into him. He defends out into the offside. Charles swooped down on it and there is no run. 20 without loss after 3 overs. It was a brilliant innings, but it was a brilliant partnership. Having 139 runs in 66 deliveries is no mean feat. Congratulations to the guys. We must realize that the West Indies won all the tosses in the T20. In the T20, and it's this game they challenged themselves in the final game, which them well victory. Pulled away over short fine leg. Let's see if it went all the way. Yes, it went all the way, so that was short, and Joseph never closed the over out well. Australia 26 without loss after 3 deliveries. It was short from Joseph, and Marsh just pulled it away over short fine leg. And this is bad bowling by Joseph. The field is set straight because the boundaries at Perth, at the Optus Stadium in Perth, the straight boundaries are very long. And I'm almost sure that why this captain of the short third man and the short fine leg and set the two fielder outside the circle straight, more straighter, is asking the bowlers to pitch it up so that the batsmen hit to the longer side. But then two short ball from Joseph, and both of them, well, not two, sorry, one short ball, and it went away for 6 over short fine leg. Nice start from the two opening bowlers. Older is swinging the ball. Thank you for pointing that out to us, Winston King. Good morning and welcome. Chase and Powell stabilized the innings though. Yes, they did. They had it 53 from 30 deliveries. Russell bowled to Warner. Warner swipe top edge over the top down to the boundary. 6 more runs. Lucky. The luck is just going the Australian way. That one got the top edge and it goes high into the air. And instead of going straight up, it went away over third man for 6. He was looking to hit that to mid-wicket, got the top edge, and it just flew high in the air over a fine third man for a 6. And so there are a number of runs that Warner scored this morning with just sheer luck. Russell bowled to Warner, and Warner taken on the helmet, looking to pull again. He's looking to pull, and Warner is down for the count. Was that on the helmet here? It could be on the helmet. Was he struck in the helmet? He's down. He's not getting up. He's now up. And Warner is a very tough bloke. He was looking to pull. And it comes off his shoulder onto the helmet. So it was not a flush helmet hit. Off the right shoulder onto his helmet. No, the left shoulder. He turned right around. Because here is it that the Australian batsmen are swinging like the same thing that we usually accuse the West Indies batsmen of doing. Here is it that the Australian batsmen are doing it. You know, Kurt Amute is saying that I would have opened with Older and Shepherd or Russell, not Joseph. Thank you for your opinion, Kurt Amute. Thank you for expressing different strategy, bringing different strategy to the fore. That wasn't a good over from Joseph. He reverted to his usual short bowling. Yeah, I think it was 5 good deliveries. The last ball was, you know, he never closed out the over well. But I wouldn't say it was a poor over overall. I would just say that the last ball needed was to be pitched up. The Pakistan League. Well, Patrick David, thank you for that information. But we are here now watching a T20 match, a West Indies international T20 match. So we want to stay on agenda. We do not want to get off agenda. Warner has a luck seed in his pocket today. Winston King, that is going to spell danger for the West Indies if that's the case. Joseph becoming predictable with so many short balls, Mr. Casanova was pointing out. And so, nasty blow. He took his eye off the ball. Yes, Winston King, he did. And AR is saying, Joseph is an attacking bowler trying to get wickets. Should he be more defensive and avoid those short balls? And that's a point that you make because that's a decision that has to be made. You know, so do you want all your bowlers just back off a length trying not to get persons out, or you want 1 or 2 of your bowlers who are going for the wicket? So if you get 3 for 50 off his 4 overs, no issue. 4 for 50, no issue. Probably, you know, so that's a decision that the management hopefully would have made. Joseph needs to up his game, take a break and learn to swing the ball and use some variation in his technique. Cut away down to the back square to the third man boundary for 4. So that was outside the half stump from Andre Russell. And it's like he was giving Warner a gift. And it was wide outside the half stump, and he just cut it away down to the third man boundary for 4. Well played by Warner. I just cut it away. Down to third man, right out of the screw for 4 runs. Jay, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning, how are you? That's how I like to see when they justify their selection when they're under the pump. Yeah, so Rutherford was definitely under the pump. Everyone in the chat yesterday, as I said, except Christopher Bristol, was always saying that Rutherford should not play. He was the only one in this chat yesterday who said Rutherford should have played, and Rutherford delivered 67 from 40 deliveries. Here comes Russell over the wicket to the left-handed Warner, and Warner clipped this away down to the field on the square leg boundary. Has to move to his right. They're gone for one, and they second one. Good work there. Is it Charles on the square leg boundary, or is it Rockman Powell? The person is a bit beefy, so it's one out of those two. It could have been Charles, but good work though, restricting it to one. 9 runs off this over thus far. 37 without loss in over number 3, or in over number 4. So they're keeping up more or less with the run rate. They need just over 11 runs per over to win. They are just about 10 runs per over right now. So that is keeping up, especially that if you don't lose any wickets. So let's watch March, the Australian captain, comes into strike. And March will want to win this series 3-0. He really wants to captain the team for the World Cup. Russell over the wicket, bowled to Marsh, and Marsh clipped this to the man at mid-on. There is no run. Russell came out of that over well. 9 runs from the over, 37 without loss after 4 overs. And Winston King believes that there's too many short pitch bowling. What happened to the Yorkers? These bowlers nowadays, I realize that a number of them are afraid to bowl the Yorker, because it goes back to what I've always said. West Indies bowlers, we do not practice hard enough, so they are afraid to bowl the Yorkers in matches because they are afraid that they miss it and it travels a long way. But if they were practicing these Yorkers often enough in training and getting it right, they would have the confidence to bowl them. So Shepherd, is it Shepherd that comes into the attack? Yes. Shepherd bowled to Warner, and Warner hit this in the gap down towards the boundary. It will trickle into the boundary just about now for 4. So that was short outside the off stump. It seems like it was a slow ball. He didn't quite get it where he wanted it, but nonetheless, it was over the top and it down to the boundary for 4. Someone said today is Warner lucky day, and if it is, then West Indies will be in some trouble. So Kurt Amute is responding to SO. Mr. Casanova is saying, Rutherford keep drive down the ground, flat batted into the boundary for 4 by Warner. Poor start here by Shepherd in this match. Very, very poor start. Very poor start here by Shepherd. He needs to go back to the ploy of all the West Indies bowlers so far. He's giving Warner room. And all the West Indies bowlers were tucking up Warner. And so he tucked up Warner. He tucked up Warner on Sunday morning. So why is now giving Warner room? It seems like Jason Holder just came across to him and said, you need to remember the plan. Here it is. Over the wicket, bowl to Warner, and that's nice, close, tighter. Warner defends. It goes down to the man at a short third man. There is no run. The score remain on 47, 47, 39 and 8, 47 without loss. Rutherford keeping Etihad Bay, securing his spot. It was a good innings definitely a good innings there by Rutherford. Let's watch Shepherd. Over the wicket, bowl to Warner, and Warner again trying to give himself room, flat batted. It goes down to mid-off. They go through for a quick single. The score moves up to 46. So 46 without loss in over number 5. 46 without loss in number 5. So Rutherford keeping Etihad Bay, securing his spot. Yes, Rutherford did. I think that innings secure Rutherford's spot for the T20 World Cup squad. And then now Etty should be sweating. It's not very likely that anyone else is going to get in this team as a batsman. I do not see anyone getting into the team as a batsman. It's more like probably a bowler. Shepherd over the wicket, bowl to Marsh, and Marsh swings this away down to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. They will go through for a single, and the score moves up now to 47 One to come in over number 5. 10 runs conceded thus far out of the over by Shepherd. He will need to close this over out well. Yes, it's going to be a big challenge for Edmire to get into the World Cup squad. I think more or less that unless he's probably coming in from Mayors, and then I don't know. It's going to be a challenge. Over the wicket comes Shepherd, bowled to Warner, Yorker ducked out to backward point, and there is no run. So it was a good final 4 deliveries in that over by Shepherd. The first 2 went for 4 because he was giving Warner room. And I love that from Older. This is what I want to see from my most experienced player on the field, former captain or one of the experienced players on the field, because Russell is there. That he went over to Shepherd and said, remember the ploy to Warner. We are going to bowl very tight to him. Mr. Casanova, yes, I definitely think that it will be a challenge for Edmire to get into the World Cup squad. It's going to be very interesting to see what happened. This is a pitch of pace and bounce, and they are bowling good. Thank you for your view, Patrick Davey. Shepherd can bowl the Yorkers. Okay, thank you, Mr. Casanova, for reminding us. We have seen as Jason Older comes back into the attack, he will be bowling to the Australian captain, March. Winston said, Warner is seeing the ball like a balloon. Older over the wicket, bowl to Mitch Marsh, and he pulls down to square leg. There should be a fielder there. Johnson Charles comes in, sends the return in on the 1. The score moves up to 48 without loss in over number 6. Mr. Cricket Forum, if Shepherd is not careful, neither Simit or Edmire will take his place if he continues like this. Shepherd from with the ball and bat are down bad. Kirkham, they are not going to drop Shepherd. I would not support dropping Shepherd, even if he goes for 100 in this match off his 4 overs. Older, over the wicket, bowl to Warner, slow delivery on his pad. He turns this down to backward of square. They're gone for 1. Will they come back for the second? Yes, good running. They are looking for the 3rd. Misfield by Hussein coming off the boundary there. And they're allowing the batsman to go through. And he's laughing. He misfield and allowed the batsman to get 2, almost getting 3, and he's laughing. And I'm supposed to be impressed. There's no time for laugh when you do something foolish in the field. You misfield the ball and you are laughing. This is unsatisfactory. Older, over the wicket, bowl to Warner, and Warner hit this high in the air. Let's see, out of the ground. Yes, into the stand, 6 runs. So that Warner just whipping that one away off his pad, high in the air, over backward of square leg for 6 runs. The score moves up to 56 for 3. Lovely shot by Warner. And Australia is really chasing down this runs. At this stage, it looks like 220 is a lot of runs. But at this stage, it looks like 220 is a little below par on this pitch. Good shot there by Warner. So we'll West Indies, Jason Older, bowl to Warner, and Warner flat batted. This one out into the offside, goes through for a single as Charles comes in and field. The score moves up to 57. 57 without loss in over number 6, 5.4. And I guess they are ahead of the run rate at this stage. You know? Let's see. DG, hello, good morning. Welcome to the show. Nice having you here. A good batting performance, yes, but West Indies' weakness is the bowling. And you can't say 220 save. Over the top by Marsh, just over. Magnificent effort, but he would run into the boundary for 4. Great effort there by Russell. He stretches every sinus of his body. It appears that he just got a hand to it. So it's a drop catch. He should have caught it though. So let's watch. Drive in the air. Let's see Russell going back. Oh, he should have caught that. He should have caught that. Once he got a hand to it, he should have caught it. He should have caught it. And again, too sloppy bit of feeling in the field. Look. Oh, no, he didn't got an hand. Sorry, Russell. Sorry. Older into Marsh, in bowl to Marsh, and Marsh taken on the pads, inside edge, down to the man at short, third man, the end of over number 6, Australia, 61 without loss after 6.1 over. That's a run rate of 10.16 per over, looking to get 11 runs per over. So they're up with the rate after the power play. Yes, Russell stretches, and I must apologize to Russell there because he stretches every inch of his body, but he never got a hand to it, and it goes down into the boundary. DJ, I never heard anyone say 220 was safe, though. We congratulate the team for making 203 consecutive innings, recovering from 17 for 3 and 79 for 5 to post 220 is a good effort by every stretch of the imagination, by every data, every analytic. But we never said it was safe, SDJ. But 220, we should congratulate them for posting 220. SOS believe that Shamar Joseph will take his place in the T20 World Cup bowling attack. A number of persons believe so, and I would not be surprised if he does. That's what I'm talking about. We need more Yorkers from our top line bowlers. Thank you, Winston King. So there seemed to be something, and he's here with Mitch. Is it David? Wow, he just spotted. I don't like that. That's unhygienic. It's almost come across as nasty. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Oh my God. And Michael Douglas giving his opinion. Myers won't get any game in the IPL for LSG, so Etty only got to score runs. Myers turned down a contract and is not playing consistent cricket. Myers and Hussein bowled to one, and Warner hit this high in the air down towards the man and over the top. So again, Warner climbing into Hussein here. So Hussein first delivery pitched up into the slot, and Warner climbed into it and hit it straight for 6. He probably need to go into the pitch. He has to bowl well here. He's highly rated, but he has to bowl well. Maybe he's bowling. Oh, that was a step and a hit. That was too full. That was a half volley. Hussein just need to tighten up his line here. I wonder though if he's trying to bowl too fast and he should take some pace off the deliveries, because he's probably thinking that, whoa, these batsmen are coming at me, so I need to bowl a little faster. But what he probably need to do is to bowl a little slower. Hussein to Warner, and back off a length. Warner just padded this down to the man coming in off the mid-wicket boundary. They go through for a single. 68 without loss after 6.2 overs, and they are well ahead of the run rate. Can't wait to get out this power play. Mr. Casanova, yeah, I got you, but the first ball after the power play went for 6. So let's hope so, though. But I got your point. I understand. Hussein, round the wicket to the Australian captain Marsh, and Marsh giving himself room high in the air. Let's see, a fielder getting under. He took the catch. Hussein struck, and Marsh goes 68 for 1. Holder taking the catch, and finally Hussein got a wicket, and now he looks serious. He's animated. He finally got a wicket. Well bowled, Hussein. There goes the royal number 2 T20 bowler getting a wicket, back off a length into the pitch. Was it a slower delivery? Was that one just a little slower, as I predicted, as I suggested that he should bowl slower, and then it will be probably better for him instead of going fast. So 68 for 1, got Hussein getting the breakthrough. Mr. Cricket Forum, that's what Kirk Amute, boy. Kirk Amute, you saw that? He got a wicket. Kirk Amute, he got a wicket, Kirk Amute. So here we go again. Hussein has lost it. I could care less what his ICC ranking is. He's down right. Mr. Casanova, Kurt Amute, I just want you guys to say congratulations to Hussein because he got a wicket. You cannot bash him when he hit a 6 and don't applaud him when he got a wicket. When they hit him for a 6, fine. I agree with that. The new batsman is hardy. Hussein round the wicket to bowl to Hardy's in, bowl to Hardy. Hardy padded this away down to fine leg boundary. The fielder comes across field. Good movement there from Rutherford. Better in the field from Rutherford today. Much better. 69 for 1 in over number 7. Let's watch the end of let's watch this over from Hussein. So when he hit a 6, we all bash him. We all said that it was a half volley and it deserved what he got. But when he got the wicket, we have to congratulate him too. So Kirkhameward, Winston King, congratulate the man. He bowls to Warner. Warner tuck this into the outside. They're running hard. Let's see how the West Indies fielders response. They will get 2. Oh, well done, Australia. Poor by the West Indies. You know they are going to run hard. Yes, from the moment you saw Warner shaped up, you realize from the shot, the back cliff was a big. You can see that he was going to dab it and run 2 and looking for the 2. If you're on the boundary, you know the ball is not coming to you hard because there was no back cliff. You can see it's almost tucked in. You must start charging. Poor by the West Indies. Hussein into Warner, and Warner again being tucked up and just paddled this down to mid-wicket. Good over by Hussein. Except for that first delivery that went for 6. It was a good Hussein, good comeback. And that is what I'm saying, that the first delivery, off volley, a step and a hit for 6, poor. But then he got a wicket. And so I'm saying that if we are going to say that it was a bad ball that went for 6 and criticize the delivery, when he got a wicket, we must praise him also for a good delivery. And so we cannot be like just stuck in one way. We have to react to the data. We have to react to the fact. So Winston King, Kirkhameward, I hope you guys, congratulate Hussein on that wicket. Can't believe they haven't given Moti not even 1 game, but still having Hussein. Mr. Casanova, where's the yes, but good. Hope Chase gets some wickets. Very interesting, very interesting. I do hope he gets some wicket. I do hope that one of the bowlers gets 5 wickets and we win this match. Well said, Kurt. That's the spirit, man. Rastan Chase into the attack. We have to get Warner out or else the assist chase down the runs. Bowl to Warner, hop and over the top, down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. We go through for a single. Let's see how Chase go here now. It's going to be very interesting. Steve Rasood, we do too. Winston King, yes, we have to get Warner. He's lucky. He's seen it as big as a breadfruit and he's having some luck, as I said. But Winston King, I still don't hear you tell Hussein, congratulations, right? Let's watch now. This is Chase. He comes in, bowl to Hardy, down the leg side, poor delivery, put away. Bad bowling by Chase. It was short, it was a long up, it asked to be hit, and Hardy just helped it away. Beat the short fine leg down to the boundary for 4, Australia, 77 for 2. Bad by Chase. Short, down the leg side, Hardy just padded it away, down on one knee almost, and padded it away, beat the short fine leg, and down to the boundary for 4. Chase bowl to Hardy. Hardy onto his stump. Can't beat the man at short mid-wicket. There is no run. Better delivery there from Chase. Ravman Powell moving smartly to his left at a straight short mid-wicket. And there is no run. In bowl to Hardy, and Hardy drives. Down to long on. Oh, Keith Aaron. Keith Aaron. I would never do anything like that, man. I would never do anything like that. Chase bowl to Hardy, and Hardy clip this again down to mid-on. Oh, it was a replay. Let's watch. Chase comes in now. Bowl to Warner. Warner looking to give himself room, but Chase tucked him up nicely. He played this down to Charles coming off the backward point boundary and sends the return in. So except for that second delivery that was padded away down to fine leg for 4, Chase has gone well so far in this bowling spell. Conceding only 7 runs thus far. He needs to come out of the over well here now. Watch Rastan Chase. As he comes in now to bowl to Hardy. Hardy giving himself room, but Chase is tight to him, and he plays it out into the offside where all the field and showing some energy in the field. Congratulations, Older. Good energy. What is Chase asking for? He finishes over, go to your field. What is it that you're asking for? Good over by Chase there. Very, very good over. Conceding only 7 runs. This 7 or 8 runs, despite the second delivery going for 4. But he came back well in the over and really bowled tight here. So the 2 spinners, those last 2 overs, I think, from the 2 spinners went for something like 17 runs in all. So not bad. It's going to be very interesting here. Very, very interesting. I saw somebody said yesterday that we should play all 3 spinners because we have been going with at the Australian with the pace, and they have been winning the matches. So, but let's see. After 2 over, it's probably too early to say. Hussein to Warner, and Warner down on one knee, padded this down to the field on the mid-wicket boundary. That's Johnson Charles, and they go through for a single. Yes, Maxwell still to come too. I predict that Chase will be the star of this game. He will get the most wicket. Let's hope so, and let's hope that we won the game. It doesn't matter to me who get the wickets, but if you think that Chase will get the most wicket, if you are right, I will buy you a drink. Winston King. Should set you free. Hussein comes in now. Into bowl to Hardy, and Hardy pull this away, down to mid-wicket, straight to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. They go through for a single, 81 for 1 in over number 8 after 8.2 overs. This is over number 9. Warner is on 57 from 31 deliveries. Hardy is on 7 from 8 deliveries. Hardy is highly rated, is very highly rated. Let's watch Hussein. Over the wicket, bowl to Warner. Warner giving himself room. Hussein followed him. He hit this away, down to long on. They will come back for 2. The field on the long on boundary. That's Rovman Powell. He has to move to his left, giving the batsman time to come back for 2. And so the score moves up to 83 for 3. So this is good from Hussein so far. They are looking to get after him. And I love this, where the batsmen are definitely looking to get after him, and they just cannot find him. Hussein bowled to one again. And he hit this high in the air. Oh, I didn't like that effort there from Powell. We probably need to see a wider screen, but judging from reputation, you know Powell is going to give it his all, so maybe he just could not reach there, or did he stumble at the last moment? Could he have done better to prevent the 4? But you know that Powell is always going to give his all as a captain. He doesn't want the whitewash. It goes into the boundary for 4 though, and so David Warner got another boundary. He's now on 63 from 33 deliveries. Hussein comes in now, bowl to Warner, and Warner just playing this one down to long on for a single. Very good bowling by Hussein, though. He's not giving the batsman any room. So 5 and 4, 9 off this over thus far, but it is good because they are looking to get at him. It's a belt of a pitch to bat on. Hussein round the wicket now, this time to Hardy. He's in bowl to Hardy, and Hardy click this away in the onside. They will get a single. The fielder closing on it quickly. 10 runs from the over. The score is 89 for 1 after 9 overs. So this match is setting up nicely. Australia needing 132 to win from 66 deliveries. That's just exactly 12 runs and over from here. So this match is really setting up nice. Wayne, good morning. Is this Wayne, my friend? How are you doing, Wayne? Glad to have you here. I think we are West Indies short 20 runs. Is this Wayne Mitchell, my boyhood friend? If it is, welcome to the show, General. Glad to have you here. They are getting 2s by piercing the gaps using soft hands. Thank you for pointing that out to us, SO. I really appreciate those insight. Chase to Hardy. Hardy looking to use his feet to get to Chase. Cannot beat short mid-wicket though. Well bowled Chase. Would you give Hussein another over? Or would you bring back someone like Jason Holder or Andre Russell? Here comes Chase. is in to bowl to Hardy, and Hardy looking to swing this away. It will go to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. That's Myers. Did he prevent the two? Yes, well done. Well done, Kyle Myers. Smart movement there. David Warner comes in to strike. He's on 64 from 34 deliveries. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button and share the channel with your friend and support the cricket channel, support the cricket forum. Screen going across the bottom. We need to stream live some schoolboy cricket and some as Chase comes round the wicket, ball to Warner. Warner goes for the reverse sweep and get it away. Down to short third man into the boundary for 4. So Warner there just going for the reverse sweep and getting it away. Down to third man boundary for 4. Just using all his skill, all his experience and getting it away down to the boundary. So I'll be looking to stream some Edley Cup matches and some Jamaica Senior cricket matches this season. And so we need your support, so please support the channel. Chase, ball to Warner, who's using his feet, coming down the crease, is that into the onside. They go for 1, they're looking for 2. Good work by Chase. Very good work by Chase. Chasing that one. Oh, yes, Chase chasing it to the edge of the circle. So Chase chasing it to the edge of the circle and prevent the 2. Well done by Chase. Good effort in the field here. And so, good morning. Steve Russell is saying that West Indies should use the spinners with a pacer at the other end. And that's what I was just asking. Should we go back to probably Russell or so? Chase into Hardy, and Hardy swings this away down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. Straight to Myers. The score ticked over to 96. 1 to come in the over. Chase now need to get out of this over. You have conceded 7 runs so far from 5 deliveries. Really need to get out of this over now. Let's see what will happen. Will he able to get out of this over as Chase comes in? He's going round the wicket to Warner. He's at a short fine leg, then 3 fielders on the boundary, backward square leg, deep mid-wicket and a long on. Comes in, bowl to Warner, and Warner padded this away. It will go into the backward square leg boundary. No, good work there by Andre Russell. Brilliant. He sends the return in and they go back for 2. Well done, Andre Russell. 9 off the over. 98 for 1 after 10 overs. Match on our hand. So as we look at it now, Warner is not out on 71 from 37 deliveries. Mitch March, the batsman, out. Hardy is on 10 from 10. So when you look at the West Indies bowling, both Alzarri Joseph and Jason Olaf bowled 2 overs each. Alzarri Joseph 2 overs gone for 21. Jason Olaf 2 overs gone for 19. Andre Russell 1 over for 11. Shepherd 1 over for 10. Hussein 2 over for 21. And Rastan Chase 2 overs for 16 runs. So that's how it looks at this stage. Australia 98 for 1 after 10 overs. Needing a further 100 and how much that? Check it out, 98, 2 and 20, 22, 23. 123 runs to win from 10 overs. So match on. They have only lost 1 wicket. Good morning, Donald Popper. Welcome to the show. Giovanni Reid is saying that we don't have enough wickets takers. We got too many all-rounders. I would bowl Hussein while he's going well. Shepherd is back into the attack. Oh, it's still Hussein. Sorry. Hussein bowled to Hardy and he swings this over the top. 1 bounce into the boundary, into the gap. Down to the boundary for 4. That's the Australian 100. 102 now. 102 for 1 after 9.1 overs. So Hardy there just playing this slug sweep. That looks to me like a shot in the dark. 10 runs from 10 deliveries. He had to go. It got the top portion of the bat, but enough on it, and it goes into the gap. Luckily for him, it never went straight to a fielder. Hussein comes into Hardy. He's in, bowl to Hardy, and Hardy padded this away. Poor bowling here by Hussein, but the fielder comes across and save him. Restricted to 1 though, but I never love that by Hussein. 103 now. He will be bowling to Warner. So Hussein 1 for 24 from 2.2 overs. Not 24, sorry. 1 for 26 from 2.2 overs. 1 for 26.2.2 overs is Hussein. He's going at just about Hussein comes in now, ball to Warner. Warner looking to reverse sweep again, and it takes, that was a switch hit, and he really went hard at that one. It was a switch hit, misses, poor and failed to collect. The score good from Hussein. That's a dot ball. It's very well bowled. That's a dot ball, and the score remains at 103 for 1. Hussein over the wicket to Warner. This is his third over. Ball to Warner. Warner down the pitch. Didn't get enough room as expected, and he hit it down to Powell. They gone for one. They come back for the second, quite comfortable. The Australian are running very, very hard. Powell unable to prevent the two there, and the score moves up to 105. So Warner not allowing Hussein to second here. He's trying to stamp his class. I think under the circumstances, Hussein is under the pump, but he's really, really fighting hard here, Hussein. In come Hussein, ball to Warner, giving himself room again and try to hit this over the top. He got enough of it and it goes down to the boundary for 4. So he gave himself room. Hussein followed him, but he's still able to just pop it over the man at a short, straight mid-wicket, at the edge of the circle, should say, and it goes into the boundary for 4. Well bowled by Hussein. But as I said, Warner, this is his lucky day, and he's going to capitalize. So Warner is motoring along here. A very good batting here by Warner, as the Australian now looking to take charge. He's 78 from 41 deliveries. Hussein comes into him, bowl, and he plays this into the onside. Just keeping the strike here. So he just tapped that for a single and to ensure that he's on strike. At the end of 11 over, Australia 110, going at exactly 10 runs and over. They need 11 runs and over, but from here, 111 needed from 54 deliveries. That's just a little over 12 runs and over, just about 2 runs per delivery. So looking at the Australian innings, so Warner is on 78 from 41 deliveries. Aaron Hardy is on 15 from 12 deliveries. And Warner really playing a good knock here. Today is his lucky day, and he's batting well. So Robert Mullins, how are you? Good morning, sir. Wickets are created when pressure is built. True. You don't always need wicket takers if you can apply pressure. That is true. Mr. Cricket 4, when I said you can't say 220 safe, I was speaking it. Okay, understand. Good. Understand. With West Indies weak bowling, no scores feel safe. Got you, DJ. If I probably misinterpret. Well, not probably. I misinterpreted the theme of what you were saying. You know. So I do understand, and then thank you for that. Thank you for that. Good morning, Supernova 22. Welcome to the show. This series has definitely shown us where we ranking versus a top tier team. We can bat with the best, but our bowling is substandard versus those top tier teams. I think 2 spinners will work in the Caribbean. Chase to continue over the wicket, to bowl to Warner. Warner down the pitch. Can't beat the man at short extra cover. He hit that very hard, but Powell picked up cleanly, and there is no run. Warner definitely trying to get at the 2 spinners here. Chase comes in to bowl to Warner over the wicket. Bowl to Warner, tucked him up. He dug it out. I told you today is Warner lucky day. He dug it out and it went to the man. Was by, he misses it. So how is that by? And it went to short fine leg. What is Pooran doing? Let's see. Did Pooran miss the stump in here? Pooran missed the stumping. There's no way that can be by unless Pooran missed the stumping. Well bowled, Chase. Come on, Pooran. You need to get on your game. It can't be by unless he missed the stumping from deduction. Hardy trying to give himself room. Chase followed him. 3 good deliveries thus far by Chase in this spell. Let's watch again now. Supernova. I want to react to Supernova comment. Chase comes into Hardy, who goes for the reverse sweep, but he hit it straight to the man at short fine. Like they got a singer anyhow, and the score moves up to 112. That's the danger of the reverse sweep. If it trickles to the man at short fine, like they will always get a singer. Because once you see the bats, you're feeling that short fine leg, and you see the batsman shape to reverse sweep, you have to be on the edge of the circle because you don't want it to go over your head. Chase to Warner, tucked him up nicely, got the inside edge of the bat. It goes down to short fine leg, looking to give himself room, but Chase is following. Brilliant here by Chase, absolutely brilliant over thus far by Chase. Only 3 run out of the over, 2 runs off the bat and 1 by. Let's see if he will close out this over, because there was a mistumping. If it is a bye, it was a mistumping. If it was a bye, it was a mistumping there. Let's watch now as Chase comes in to bowl to Hardy, and Hardy hedged this straight to the man at short turn when they go through. No, they didn't run, sent back. Brilliant over by Chase. Absolutely brilliant over by Chase. What a over by Chase. Oh, he conceded only 2 runs from that one. And so far, Chase have conceded 18 runs from his 3 overs, and he's making a big statement here. What a bowling effort by Chase. Tremendous by Chase. Supernova 22, I got you. I got you, but I just want to say one thing though. In the Caribbean, our bowlers, they bowl better in the Caribbean, and the World Cup will be in the Caribbean and the USA. Being used to our pitches, we bowl better in the Caribbean than what we do. So Shepherd is coming back into the attack. Too much leg side. This bowling attack scares no one. Winston King is saying that, boy, one really pressing his luck. Yes, he is. Run rate required, 13, thank you. Great over, indeed. Brilliant over. Supernova again. Let me see this comment. As we watch Shepherd, I'll read it after this delivery. Over the wicket to Warner, dab to short third man, who misfield, but he kept the ball close enough to him. That is Ruston Chase. He want to just undo that over by misfielding there. I hope after the series is over, our players pick the brains of these asses. We need to replicate why they have such a long-standing culture of winning, no matter what the situation is. Thank you. That's a good point. And yeah, brilliant. Shepherd bowl to Warner, tuck this into the onside. They go for a single. They touch down, looking a second, but it's not on. 114 for 2. So Shepherd here, let's see, it was a slow delivery. Yes, it was a slow delivery again to Warner. And Warner just ensuring that he doesn't fall for the bait, and he tuck it into the onside. It was indeed a good over, SO. I love this. Mr. Cricket Forum, Chase looking better than Hussein. I feel it's Chase height. Well, thank you for pointing out that he's bowling well. I appreciate that, because when they are not bowling well, we get on them case. So when they are bowling well, we should do that, and probably his height has something to do with bowl to the ball. Well bowled, Shepherd. Who said that Shepherd had the Yorker? There was someone in the chat that said, yes, Shepherd have the Yorker, and he delivered it there. Well bowled, knocking over Hardy. 114 for 2. And as he knocked over Hardy, and I think that is Maxwell coming. Well, it's now time to get Maxwell or Warner. If we can get those 2 at the crease, Maxwell and Warner, West Indies will definitely in it. It was a full Yorker, looking to run it down the offside, got the inside edge. The Yorker work. Happy to see some West Indies fans in the ground. Okay, thank you. I never saw them. Well done, Supernova. We're glad. Oh, yeah, there they are. Well done. Good. Is it West Indies fans though, or they're just having yellow shirt? No, they had to bowl out Hussein here. Well, they don't, and Shepherd got the wicket. So what do we know? The setting of this stadium looks gigantic. It's a new stadium. This is not the Walker where Ralph Fredericks got the 169. I think this stadium was built 2017 and was commissioned 2018. And so it's the second biggest cricket stadium in Australia. I think it holds about 70,000 persons there with standing room. Just 69, 70,000 with standing room. Melbourne is bigger than it. There's another stadium in Australia that is bigger than it, but they do not play cricket there. So it's the second biggest cricket stadium. The straight boundaries are longer than Melbourne, but not the short one. Bowl to Inglis. So Inglis comes at number 4. This Australian batting lineup is filled with power. West Indies really have to be on their bowling and their P and Q here. 115 for 2. With Inglis coming at number 4, and then I think Maxwell is still in the out. Maxwell is playing today. Is Maxwell playing today? 115 for 2. 115 for 2 as Shepherd to Warner. Warner giving himself room. Shepherd followed him there. And even when the ball dropped in his crease, Warner is looking to get a single. I would have appealed there, you know. I would have appealed. Don't take up the ball, man. Don't get me out of my rhythm. I would have appealed and sent him off the pitch. Well bowled by Shepherd just now. Warner giving himself room and Shepherd followed him. This is another good over. So it's two, you could say it's 2 consecutive good overs, you know. Let's see if Shepherd is going to close it out now. 1 to coming over number 13. Shepherd to Warner. He followed him again and he drives it down to long on. The man right at the edge of the circle. You'd say mid on. He closing quickly. And there's a single. 116 for 2 after 13 over. Yes, we'll love more of that, of course, Mr. Supernova. Supernova. Yeah, Supernova. You're going back to it. Oh. This field is so huge. I haven't seen anyone at a 6 square of the wicket on both sides. Okay. Shepherd is good at bowling wide Yorkers. Yes, Mr. Casanova, thank you. SO is saying he's coming after Max. He's coming after Maxwell. Good bowling. Good bowling, Sheppy. Yes, it was a good bowling. Yes, pressure. 105 to get from 7 overs. That's 15 runs and over, right? Yes, exactly 15 runs and over. Not bad. Nice. Can we restrict them? What an over from Shepherd. 105 in 42 deliveries. Chase to Warner, and Warner swings this away over mid-wicket 6. Oh, sorry, Chase. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's say that again. Chase to Warner, and Warner swings this away straight into Russell's hand. Warner goes 116 for 3. Brilliant by Chase. Absolutely brilliant. I must apologize to you, Chase. I must apologize. Absolutely brilliant by Chase here. Straight to Russell on the mid-wicket boundary, and Warner goes. And so, how you like, oh, my boy Chase bowling probably match winning spell. Well, you always said it. You have always said it that Chase is good at white ball cricket. And you are right. Chase is doing well again. You have always pointed out that it's your boy. Okay, good. Yes. So you have always pointed out that, Kemar. So no issue there. It's something that you are at pain to always say, that Chase is a good white ball cricketer. So Supernova is saying yes. Huge wicket. Chase doing well. Meredith is saying yes. Winston King, I told you Chase will be the man. Yes, Winston King, you did. You did say Chase will be the man. So Glenn Maxwell is now at the crease. Pressure. Yes, Robert Mullins. That's what Robert Mullins, I think it was Robert Mullins who had said that pressure can also get you a wicket. And so he's emphasizing again that pressure. It was a good over by Chase, followed by a good over by Shepherd, while the Australian had to go at it, and pressure got your wicket. Chase to Maxwell. In bowl to Maxwell, and Maxwell tapped this to the man at mid-wicket. Now look at how Maxwell start here. Maxwell is one of the most aggressive batsmen in world cricket, but he's given himself a chance to see even one delivery. Chase bowled to Maxwell again. He went for the reverse sweep, misses. So at least he topped back the first delivery. He didn't swung away from the hip. He at least give himself a chance to so let's see. No, Mikel. It's hard, but people can do it, man. Let's see now. As he was in his ground, good take by Pooran though. So Chase, yet to consider running this over. He's on his way to Maxwell. He's ball to Maxwell, and Maxwell trying to paddle that one, taking on the body. They go through for a leg by. They go through for a leg by, 117 for 3. This is good from Chase with 2 to come. Can he close out this spell? He has 2 to come. 3.4 overs, 1 for 18. Chase comes in, bowl to English, trying to give himself room, swings, misses, hit him on the body. Chase fielding his follow through down the offside of the pitch, and there is no run. Oh, what a over by Chase. Not only an over, but what a spell. This is a brilliant spell by Chase. And this spell by Chase is putting a lot of pressure on Myers. Chase to Ingis, drive back to him, out caught, brilliant by Chase. Winston King, oh, Kemar, what a catch, return catch by Chase. Oh, 4 overs. Oh, 4 overs, 1 made, isn't it? I think this is a maiden. I'm almost sure this is a maiden. No, it was not a maiden. 4 overs, 2 wickets, 18 runs. Oh, Chase, you beauty. Oh, you're here in your spot. Oh, my. Chamar, Winston King. Oh, and no, but I always made the point too. Haven't I always made the point that Chase is a good white ball cricketer for the West Indies? I have also done it, but I know Kemar have always insisted that Chase is a good white ball cricketer. Brilliant. And if you listen back yesterday's show, I pointed it out that Chase is going for less than 8 runs and over in T20 cricket. And by any stretch of the imagination, that is world class. Look back at what I said yesterday. But, oh boy, Kemar always talking up Chase. And Winston King said that now we have to get Maxwell. Get Maxwell and we win this match. So Tim David come to the crease. It just keep coming. And I guess Matthew Wade after this, what an Australian batting lineup. Chase has created scoreboard pressure. Paul Goodman, well said. Mr. Cricket Forum, Chase is putting his place back in the team, and Mayers Charles' place is in trouble. Can Rutherford follow up again now with another good over? Sir Carlton, I kept trying about Romario Shepherd, and you are not reading. Okay, sorry. Shepherd bowled to Maxwell, who tried to give himself room and hit this over the top. It goes straight back to Shepherd. 117 for 4. We are in over number 15. They still need more than 100. They need 106 from 35 deliveries. It's 20, 104. Sorry, it's 121. Why do I think it's 123 they need it? So 104 from 35 deliveries. Maxwell is at the crease. Shepherd to Maxwell. And Maxwell hit this over the top. Let's see. It running down to the man on the boundary. Straight to, that's looked to be Charles. They got a singer. And David comes in to strike. 2 dangerous batsmen at the crease. So I kept typing about Romario Shepherd, and you're not reading and elaborating on it. What are your thoughts on his struggle compared to where he is now? But to be honest, Romain Robinson, if you had followed, you'd have known that I back Shepherd a lot. And earlier in the chat, when someone said that I don't quite remember what the person said, but I clearly stated that even if Shepherd goes for 100 runs in this match, he's still in the World Cup squad. I did say that. So you know that I back him. Shepherd bowled to David tight to the stump there. David tapped it back to the bowler, and there is no run. So I really appreciate his improvement, and that is what investing in a player who is prepared to work hard. That's what it does. It's always turning up for the West Indies. Shepherd is one person who always turn up for the West Indies. You cannot say, you cannot discredit him for that. He has a lot of goodwill. Shepherd to David, and David whipped this away. Beat shot, 5 leg down to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there. He was going for, that's not quite where he was aiming it, but it got the inside portion of the bat. beat the dive at the field at short fine leg and it goes into the boundary for 4. Nothing that anyone could do about that. The batsman is going to go hard at you. Probably Chase could have done a little better. That angle that we saw suggests that he could have done a little better, but the first angle suggests that it was always wide of him. The batsmen are going to go hard. They are not just going to sit and pat back every delivery to you. So nothing anyone could do about that. 122 for 4. Shepherd to David, and David, nice delivery, slower delivery, tucked it into the inside. They go for 1, but the ball on fine leg, could not prevent it. Right, it goes right to the edge of the circle, and they come back for 2. That is hard running by the Australian, and I hope the West Indies players are seeing that. I hope the West Indies players are seeing something like that as we touch 7 minutes past 6 in Jamaica, 7 past 7 in the Eastern Caribbean. Persons are getting to go to work. Yes, Merrick, it was a brilliant spell by him. Michael Douglas is saying best spell from our West Indies bowlers in the entire series. True, very good, very good. Nice for this match, winning spell, believe me. Shepherd, well bowled, brilliant, right? Oh no, umpire, that's not wide. That's brilliant. Come on, umpire, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Run him away from you. Run him away from you. Run him away from you. Go away. Go away, umpire. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. How can the umpire call wide for that? Unfair. Unfair. Absolutely brilliant by Shepherd, and the umpire call wide for that. Ridiculous. Shepherd, pull, misses, goes through to Poor, and he's out. He's out. David goes. Or is it the end of the over? Oh, I thought it was the end of the over. I thought it was out. What happened to me? I'm getting overexcited. It was the end of the over. Brilliant by Shepherd, though. That could have been a wide, but I think the umpire has to give him it back. I think the umpire has to give him back it. So that could have been a wide. If you look at that, it could have been a wide. But the umpire realized that he made a mistake. You know, he realized that he made a mistake. He was too quick to signal the wide when the ball nailed the line. Well done. Supernova 22 said, I think a World Cup squad has 15 it has. The ICC is only paying for 15. So, and the squad is restricted to 15. If players are added to it, it will be at the expense of the West Indies, and they will not be a part of the official squad. So the squad is restricted to 15. You can carry travel reserve, but at your expense, and they are not a part of the official squad. And they will have to get permission to enter the official, to enter. So the squad rests at 15. 97 from 31 deliveries, or 97 from 29 deliveries, I think. Let's watch here now as Maxwell secures. Joseph into Maxwell, and Maxwell again beaten by a slower delivery. He was looking for pace on. He gave himself room and beaten. 125 for 4. 96 needed from 4.4 overs. When we talk about the chance this team has of winning the World Cup, sometimes we don't play, or we say it's loosely. But to be honest, there's a real chance, undoubtedly. I don't know, Romain, why you should say we say that loosely. I don't know why you formed that opinion. But again, it's your opinion, but I don't know why you form it. Joseph to Maxwell swings and misses again. So Maxwell losing his shape here. He's holding on to his back. And this is what scoreboard pressure does. And so, look at it. He's just swinging and missing, just like the West Indians. Pelt the ball in the umpire. Christopher Bristol, why are you instigating violence? Hey, Christopher Bristol, you're not an easy man, you know. 125 for 4. Joseph bowled to Maxwell, and Maxwell tries something different. So 3-dot ball out this over so far. 125 for 4. 3-dot balls have been bowled, or is it 4? I'm sure that is 3 deliveries that Joseph have bowled in this over thus far. Well, it is saying 2, but I'm almost sure. The scorecard is saying 2. Anyhow, let's watch. Joseph bowed his head. It's not familiar manner. In bowl to Maxwell. He tapped this in. Oh, you should have dived there, King. Brandon King, you should have dived. It's Maxwell. You have to dive. Or is it Ruston Chase? Oh, Chase, don't smile. Who was it? Who was it? You must dive. It's Maxwell. Look at that. It popped in the air. You must dive, Chase. You must dive. Drop it diving and then you miss the stump again. Oh, come on, Ruston Chase. Good spell, but poor fielding. Come on, Chase. You have to dive. And even if you don't dive, you have to hit the stumps. Ball to David on his pad. He just tucked this down to mid-on for a single. 126. Is something wrong with the scorecard here? Something must have wrong with the scorecard as we watch now. Joe, at the end of the 16th over, it is saying 127. So it's 127 for 4. Good over there by Joseph, conceding only 2 runs. His first 2 overs went for 21, and now he conceded only 2 runs. So with 4 overs to go, Australia need 94 to win from 4 overs. So there was something wrong with the scorecard. 94 from 4 overs. Let's go West Indies is Steve Russell saying, Francis Macho John. Chase the... Okay, you're entitled to your opinion, Francis Macho John. You're entitled to your opinion. Should have gotten that. Let's go West Indies. Okay, Fernandez. All the ball to over. Oh, ball to David. He swung. Let's see. Did he get back onto that? 4 runs. Yes, he got back onto that. I'm happy that he got back onto it and it's not 4 wide. It will be 5 runs and not the extra delivery. Lucky. The Australians are really lucky, but that was just out of the reach of Pooran. It goes down straight behind him for 4. David swinging widely from the hit there. We continue to score. We continue to score 200 and more, but we will win this game. Yes, I'm expecting us to win this one. It will be carnage from here for us to lose. All the ball to David, pitched up, went for the Yorker, taken on the pad. They go for 1. They will get the 2 comfortable as the ball just trickled beyond the 30-yard circle, and they come back for the 2nd run. Should have gotten that. Yes, I think so too. He should either bust a dive or he should have hit the stump. The last 5 overs will be crucial with Maxwell at the crease. West Indies on course to win. Hope they don't cave in. What this does by playing Chase as a 6th bowler is that the captain have a lot of option. Older comes in bowl, Yorker to David, who tap this down to long on. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 134 after 16.3 overs. And Maxwell or no Maxwell, we should really win this. We should bowl better to him today. He was caught flat-footed. He must, well, that's make it even worse. That makes it even worse. That means he's not anticipating. So poor by Chase there. Good spell, but poor in the field on that occasion. Hold the ball to Maxwell, and he just pulled out of it and warning David there to stay in your crease. Stay in your crease, David. The next time you will be out, run out. Stay in your crease. Why is he warning him though? I am not in this warning thing, you know. I am not in this warning thing. Run the damn man out. I am not in this nice guy thing. Run him out. Get rid of him off the field. Let's watch as Jason Oldactu comes into Maxwell. And Maxwell swings this away. It should go straight to the man. No, it's right of Russell into the boundary for 4. Oh, that's why you should have run out the man. 138 for 4. 2 to come in over number 17. 2 to come in over number 17. Gerard Brown is saying, Gerard Brown, welcome to the show. I feel West Indies have a chance with a few other teams in winning the T20 World Cup. Australia, India, New Zealand, West Indies. Truth set you free. West Indies would win big. As let's watch, Older comes into Maxwell wide signal 139. Well, that was definitely wide. Well tried though, Older, but he never executed. And these players talk about executing. I would have said it. The reason why they cannot execute is that they do not practice often enough to do it. They practice, and once they get it right, they stop. No, you don't practice to get it right. Let's watch Older. Over the wicket, ball to Maxwell, and Maxwell flat batted this. Is that timing it today? Well ball by the West Indies, seemed to pace off 140 for 4. So let's make that point and make it clear. In professional sport like cricket, hockey, football, and so on, you don't practice to get it right. That's not what you do. You practice until you cannot get it wrong. That's what you do. So even after you get it right, you practice and practice and practice until it's a matter of muscle memory, until you cannot get it wrong. And this one hit out of the ground. Last delivery, 146 now. 146 for 4. 3 overs to go. Australia needing 75 from 3 overs. They need 25 runs per over to win this match. Is that correct? 46, 54. Yes, 75 runs and over to win this match. The match is still not bad. Australia bowl a lot of wide. Steve Russell, my standard Steve Russell is not looking at what the other opponent do wrong. You understand? I am not looking, my standard is not to compare what our opponent do wrong. My standard is for us to do it right. You understand, Steve Russell? I hope I said that correctly and made the point. South Africa has a good T20 team, but they are good at choking. Mr. Casanova, yes. How Older would bowl length? No. Shepherd, cut away, down backward of point. It will go into the boundary despite the effort of Russell. 4 runs, 150 at the start of over number 18, 150 for 4. This is going to be very interesting. Maxwell is going to try, but might outdoing it. 71 now needed from 17 deliveries. As Russell just couldn't get there. We are bowling well today. What I want to see, I want us to bowl wide to Maxwell and set the field on the offside, bowl to Maxwell down the leg side wide. So that was good intent, but he just didn't execute again. Maxwell was looking for one wide outside the off stump, so Shepherd was trying to bowl a slower delivery on the stump, but he just allowed it to go through wide signal. Come on, Shepherd. Let's see now. I think Shepherd is going to get Maxwell in this over. Let's see if it will come to fruition. Shepherd to Maxwell. Out wide again. Oh, come on, Shepherd. Not now. Not now, Shepherd. He's going to rein it in, though. Shepherd. So DJ is saying, for all the chasing, West Indies seem to love setting a big total and exploiting scoreboard pressure is a good tactic as well. True, I agree with that. Shepherd to Maxwell. Yorker bowled. I told you that Shepherd is going to get Maxwell in this over. I told you, bowled. York him. I told you, didn't I? I told you, Shepherd is going to get Maxwell in this over. I told you, York him. Well done, Shepherd. Well done, Lol. Look at Maxwell look lost. Better wide than a 6. Holder and Shepherd can cause a no. Yes, well, Peter Gruff, celebrate Peter Gruff. Oh, Peter Gruff, you have to celebrate. You have to say well done. You cannot say that and don't say well done, for that is what about. Bash them when they are to be bashed. Congratulate them when they are to be congratulated. So Peter Gruff, oh, bowling. Oh, yes, Steve Russell, I can't put that on the screen. West Indies going to throw it away. No, Christopher Bristol, no. When your opponent gives you something, you gladly take it and you don't give it back. If they give you wides, don't give them any. Vern Jacobs, thank you. Yorker, good win, West Indies. Michael Douglas calling it. He doesn't see Australia getting roughly 25 runs and over to win. 69 from 16 deliveries. Shepherd to the left-handed Matthew Wade, who turned this away in the onside. Good from Shepherd. They're gone for 1. They'll come back for 2, but that's okay. That's okay. 154 for 5. We are over number 18. I told you, didn't I? Didn't I told you? I would not have brought Older at that point. Older bowling us, but we have moved on from there, Paul Goodman. Yeah, told you we're gonna get his duppy. Oh, Jay. Yes, Shepherd, the crowned king of Yorker. Winston King is saying, there is the Yorker I was asking for. He got 2 wickets with 2 Yorker, wide one. It comes in now, bowl to Wade, and Wade defends down the onside of the pitch. Good from Shepherd, 154 for 5. 2 deliveries to come in over number 14. In over number 18. They need 67, 14 deliveries. Yes, we are going to win. So it was a wide Yorker that got the first wicket for Shepherd, and then a Yorker off the pad, cannon into the stump. Maxwell goes. New Maxwell will go for it. Might lose his wicket. Too much to do, SO. I told you. I said Shepherd is going to get Maxwell in this over. I can go back. I'm going to go back to it. I have to go back to it. Yes, Romain Robinson. Thank you, Romain Robinson. Thank you. I'm so good at calling these things sometimes, and I don't know where it comes from. It just come. Shepherd to Wade, and Wade swing misses through to the keeper. 154 for 5. 1 to come in over number 18. 69 needed from 67 from 13 deliveries. So I'm a bit behind you, SO. Sorry about that. West Indies has done well. Chase has been brilliant, and so too was Russell. So too was Rutherford. So too have been Shepherd. So let's watch now as West Indies. Let's watch as Shepherd comes in over the wicket, bowl to Wade, and Wade cut this away. Down to the fielder, undercover boundary, wide of him, they will get 2. That's Myers, and that's okay. 157 for 5 at the end of over number 18. Now, why I said that Chase is putting pressure on Myers, I believe that the reason why I don't think King is injured, and I don't think King was dropped. I think there was a decision to make at the top of the order whether Myers or Charles. And I think that's why that's my opinion. I think that's why both of them went and opened today. You can't drop King after 53 in the first match. It's either injured or rest, you know. So I think, and Chase bowling that spell, absolutely brilliant. It will now give the West Indies the opportunity to play the 6th bowler, especially that Chase got 37 from 20 deliveries. He's the man of the match, you know. It's going to be tight. Who is the man of the match, Chase or Russell? It's going to be very, very tight. 71 from 29 deliveries. Chase 37 from 20, and then 4 overs for 18 runs. Alzari bowl to Tim David, who swung this to the man at the mid-wicket boundary. That's okay. They're gone for 1. They're looking for 2 because the fielder kept the ball in his hand just a little too long. You know. So who's the man of the match? West Indies should definitely win from here. Australia, there's no way Australia is going to get 64 runs from 11 deliveries. 6-6 is 6-11, 66. They have to hit every ball for 6. AR. Okay, AR. They wouldn't want me, AR. They wouldn't want me. I think my standard is probably just a little too high. Ball to Wade, and Wade drives to the man at the edge of the circle. You don't have to go for the run out there. That's what they want. That's what they want. You don't have to go. Just hold the ball. Once a 6 is not it. And Joseph is telling him that. That's rubbish. You don't have to go for the run out. You win the match. Why do you need to go for the run out here? They need you to throw it away. Why you shine at the stump? You win the match. Yes, you win that. You can see Joseph was upset. You win the match. They have to hit every ball for 6 to win the match. Now they can't even unless we bowl a wide. So West Indies win. Who is the man of the match? Please tell me. So West Indies have won. So that's okay. He hit that for 6, but it's okay. No problem there. Even if he hit 9 more 6s, West Indies still won. And it's not going to... Well, Sheppy proved me wrong. All right, nice Peter Goff. I like that. I love that. I love that. Yes, man, that's what we are. Well, that's what we are. That's what makes us such a dynamic, wonderful community, right? That's what makes us. Steve Russell, West Indies won. Praise God. Chase, Rutherford, and Russell and Shepherd, thank you. Good job, West Indies. Who is the man of the match? That was right out of the screw as Joseph. He's going to go short now, I'm sure. I'm almost sure. Let's see. Yes, I told you, through to poor run with some pace, and there is no run. 164 for 5. 164 for 5. Mr. Cricket Forum, when Mr. Ain's contract is done, you should be the man to be replace him as the main selector. Because I never play first-class cricket, so I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified for the job. You have to play at least first-class cricket to be a West Indies selector. Preferably if you play test cricket. 164 for 5. As Joseph comes into David, he's there, ball to David, and David swings his high in the air. As it has a leg or the fielder circling under it, gone over the top, 6 runs. That's okay. 172, 170 now for 5. 170 for 5. With 1 delivery to come in over number 19. They need 50 runs from 7 deliveries. 7 6s, 48, and they won't get it. They won't get it. Mr. Francis Matthew John is saying that he's in cricket from the 60s as we watch Joseph final delivery of this series. West Indies final delivery in a T20 international before the World Cup. Joseph bowled to David York, played back to the bowler. He got his hand to it, and there is only a single at the end of the over. 171. 6 deliveries to come. 69 runs. Is it 69? No. 49. 49 runs needed. Sorry. 29 and 20. 50 runs needed. 50 runs needed from 1 over. Jason Older. The experienced Jason Older is going to close out the series. Romain Robinson, Rastan Chase deserves all the praise for his impressive performance today. Let's make sure to sing his praises throughout the upcoming praise-giving ceremony, despite those who may try to bring him down. I don't think, Romain, congratulations to Chase, but I just want to put it in perspective. I don't think, and I know Romain Robinson, that when someone say, let's watch this delivery from Ola. Ball to David, short back of a length into the pitch. David swing, taken on the body. They go through for the leg by 172 for 5. West Indies winning this match clearly. So let's say Hussein and Moti. Do you think that if someone say Hussein should play instead of Moti, do you think that person ate Moti Or do you think that person is trying to bring down Moti? If someone say Moti should play instead of Hussein, do you think the reverse is true? That person ate Hussein and is bringing down Hussein? So, not because a person says a player should not play. Older, over the wicket, ball to Wade, who swings this away, down to mid wicket, it will bounce to the fielder. That's Rutherford, 2 bounce, he sends the returning. So, the point I'm making, as long as the person doesn't attack the person personally, and we try our best not to do that in this community. We try, and when I see someone doing it, I hit out on it. Talk about their performances. So I do not, I do not think that someone saying Chase should not play, that person is bringing down Chase. No, I'm not for that. Down the leg side, whipped away, down back with a square leg. Who is your man of the match? Let's try to get to the man of the match. Steve Russell is saying Russell should be the man of the match. Just before I get to that, AR is saying that he looked shocked. Deserve Truth Set You Free is saying that it was 5-match series. West Indies have won the series. Truth Set You Free. Great optimism. Really love that. Remind them they come into the Caribbean to meet us. Yes, and we are a different kicker of the fish. Our bowlers are better in the Caribbean, pitched up, Yorker by older, taken on the pad. That's okay. 2 deliveries to come. Congratulations, West Indies. Mr. Casanova is saying Andre Russell will get the man of the match because batsman has a higher chance of always winning. Okay, if the West Indies had the confidence to bat first, this series may have been different. So if you know, the reality is that we bat second and we lost. You know, so let's stick to the reality. Eso is a very good contributor, older bowler to the batsman David, who swings and misses, swinging from the hip again. Eso is a good contributor. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree. It's 100. It is 100. It is 100. It is 100 DG. So they are wrong. They are dissing us. There's no way. They should be showing 100. There's no way West Indies can lose this match. Chase for man of the match, said Gerald Brown. Okay, so we have Russ and we have Chase. Rutherford did reasonably well, but allowed far too many dot balls, especially at the start of his innings. Yes, but he was 20 of 20 deliveries, but then he got his timing. The final note, and he hit it high into the stand. I think that's it. That's the end of the match. 6 runs, 182, 1 to come. So 1 delivery to come. Why Older want Australia to close this with a 6? Now, Older need to prevent this final delivery for going for 6. Yes, yes, especially at the start of the innings, but 47 of 27. It's a no ball too. What is Older doing? Why Older? I told you that Older just have this habit of just taking the energy out of things. It is just like it's just like a part of him to take the energy out of it. Drive down to long on for a single. 1 to come. 184. You know, he just keep on he just doing these little things to nigger away at you. Yes, we won the match, but why you need to bowl a half volley no ball that the man hit for 6? Curritum, you have to choose one. Clyde, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Told you they needed to replace Hope with an all-rounder. You did. Okay, thank you. You did, and it worked. Congratulations to everyone who have gotten this right. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Well done, West Indies. Congratulations and tribulations. Who is the man of the match? Who would you go for man of the match? And Russ and Powell avoided the whitewash. Well done, West Indies. Congratulations. It was an overall team effort. Remind you that we were 17 for 3 after 2.5 overs. 17 for 3. And we lost the 4th wicket at 72 after Chase and Powell put on 53. I think 53 for the partnership. I think so, 53. But they put on 53 of 30 balls for the 4th wicket partnership before Chase, looking to hit Zampa over long off, got the googly and was out bowled. And at 79, Ravman Powell tried to run harder down to third man. More bunks than he expected. Edged behind to be caught behind by the keeper, Matthew Wade, and West Indies at that stage were 79 for 5. I think in over number 8 something. But I think in the 9th over, we were 79 for 5. But a 133 runs, 6 wicket partnership between Russell and Rutherford of 66 deliveries. That's more than a strike rate of more than 200. Carried West Indies to 220 for 6 of their 20 overs. Magnificent recovery and then a splendid bowling performance, led of course by Ruston Chase, who bowled his 4 overs, got 2 wickets. Yes, Ruston Chase, 4 overs, 2 for 19. Hussein, 3 overs, went for 33 runs, but he got a wicket. Romario Shepherd, 4 overs, went for 31 runs. And again, he came back well after the very first 2 deliveries in his spell. The very first 2 deliveries in his spell went for 8 runs. And he came back well. And again, and I said this yesterday. I've been, not only yesterday, but I've been saying it all the time, that Romario Shepherd is one of our leading T20 cricketer, and I cannot drop him. I cannot drop him. In the first match, his 4 overs went for 37 runs, less than 10 runs and over, when everybody else went for more than 10, and he got the wicket. So Akeem Hussein, despite going for 33 runs from his 3 deliveries, and I saw some class in Hussein today. I am telling you, the Australians were coming at him. And going for 33 runs from 3 overs, you will look at the 11 runs and over and say he didn't bowl well. But I'm telling you, he bowled well. If you watch the match, you realize that there was great intent on the part of the Australian, and they were coming at him and coming at him hard. Jason Holder, 4 overs, went for 49 runs. He was our most expensive bowler again, going for more than 12 runs per over. Alzari, 4 overs, went for 38 runs. And so it was a good overall bowling performance from the West Indies. We won. So let's see who's the man of the match. Patrick Davies saying that Russell will get it. Mr. Cricket Forum, I feel Chase have taken Hope place because we stay have Myers as the backup opener. So I guess Hope lost his place. No, I don't think so. I think Hope will be in the World Cup squad. We need a next keeper, poor, and so Steve Russell is, and that's a good reason too, very good reason. Excellent team performance today, but Chase, Russell, Shepherd, Rutherford definitely were the stands out after 3 series wins in a row and losing 2-1 to Great Australia on their home soil. We can't be sad. Good win. Good mature comment there. Mr. Cricket Forum, your commentary is a lot better than those jokers on CWI 4D channel. Good job, sir. Have a blessed day and life. Thank you very much, Peter Graff. Good to have you here. We hope that you are back for the World Cup. We'll be streaming some live cricket though, like schoolboy cricket in Jamaica, senior cup cricket in Jamaica. We'll be doing a review at the end of each day's play in the regional 4-day tournament. So if you're a business, an individual, a company, and you would like to have some collaboration with us, some brand collaboration, we'll give you branding rights, of course, on the channel. You will get branding rights. Your company will be displayed. Your business will be displayed. Your logo will be displayed. You'll get branding rights. You will get a thread scrolling across the bottom of your screen. We'll talk about your company and so on. So if you want to partner with us to bring us these live matches, please, my email is in the chat, in the description. Send me an email and let us negotiate something from there. I'm looking forward for your cooperation. Chase is not arrogant. He's very quiet, but let's try to keep it at cricket here. Because once we descend into the personality thing, we lose our objective. And what we really want to do is to talk about performance. Russell, man of the match for sure. Russell, Patrick Davies saying Russell. Mala. I noticed that Rutherford has a unique technique in which he plays the ball very late. I think that if Russell copies these techniques, he will destroy every bowler. Supernova 22, that's because Rutherford has extreme hand speed and strong wrists. Okay, thank you. Chase is the man of the match, said Winston King. Okay, so a vote coming in there for Chase. Older trying to match. Oh my God. What are you watching? Game over. Yeah. Russell Goodman. Russell will be man of the match. Congratulations, West Indies. Rastaman is saying. Hope like older do not have the killer instinct. And Puran is out of form, said George. Yes, he is. West Indies could win all 3 matches if they did play well. If again, what's the reality? We lost 2-1. Puran is out of form. That's also a reality. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm very glad that you were able to keep my company. Congratulations. Today is going to feel a much, much better day. Thank you all. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. See you tomorrow afternoon. Thank you all.